A shocking revelation. Dashan passes the mysterious key info, and the next day he and his daughter go for a checkup, only to witness a dramatic scene where restroom access comes with a no phone sign. The patient got furious, whipped out a card at the nurse who vanished instantly. Dashan witnessed it. Curly fled when spotted. As Dashan chased, Curly used another card, and Dashan fell freely. He landed on a deserted highway, where the now missed nurse seemed to have taken a detour. The mysterious key, of course, opened up that same elusive room. She entered, shut the door, thought of the hospital, and popped up in front of Curly, who was quicker than a flash. He swiftly sent her back, but Dashan, with newfound strategy, thought he'd try a stealth sneak attack from behind. Curly still caught him and sent him away. Grinning, Curly didn't realize Dashan had upgraded his speed. The elevator doors opened. Dashan threw a punch that surprised Curly, making the car drop. Curly spotted the key, and the light bulb went off. He told Dashan these items came from the mysterious room, with hundreds roaming society, each showcasing a unique superpower. Some of these items could magically generate gold coins or refresh a stagnant breath, while his ticket, total trash, only good enough for a one-way trip to the rundown shack in Mexico. Dashan asked what happened in that room, and Curly replied, "The rumor has it that God died in there, and these items are merely his remains. Greedy people seek these extraordinary items, which attract each other. Soon, they'll knock on Dashan's door." Suddenly, Dashan remembered his daughter Anna was still at the hospital, and he darted back like a superhero, but he was too late. An imposter had taken Anna. Then, his phone rang. See, it was Right Mouse, the painkiller. She urged Dashan to hand over the key for his daughter's safety. Dashan arrived and agreed to the deal for her. As Dashan prepared to hand over the key, Right Mouse changed his mind. Chaos ensued. Dashan urged his daughter to run. Anna grabbed the key, fled downstairs, aiming to unlock a door, but was caught by Right Mouse just as she entered. In their struggle for the key, Anna inadvertently tumbled into the room, and when Dashan arrived, the door had... When he finally pried the door open again, the room had reset, and Anna was nowhere to be found. Dashan's anger burst forth as he lunged at Right Mouse for a solid smackdown. Right Mouse hastily said he knew an item to find Anna, but before finishing, a lackey waved a gun and charged. Dashan swiftly grabbed the key and bolted into the room, his mind racing about his missing daughter. Frustrated, he tossed the key aside, then calmed down and wrote Anna a note. He assured her he'd find her, left, and called, hoping to uncover Right Mouse's identity. Just then, someone fell from above, and Dashan instantly sensed that Curly was back. He asked the guy where he was before takeoff, then used that info to track down Curly, who filled Dashan. Apparently, back in the day, 100 items from that room were on the loose, and one just so happened to perfectly match that. Dashan sought Xiaomai. Upon learning his mission, she eagerly offered help. She said she belonged to a secret organization aiming to track down and destroy these items, as they could cause chaos. They bring nothing but trouble. Dashan, however, politely refused her offer, borrowed her knife, and pivoted for an exit. Following Erpang's hints, Dashan unearthed Right Mouse. After a fair exchange of words, they struck a deal. Right Mouse agreed to help him retrieve Anna, and once done, all the items would belong to him. To save his daughter, he had to find a specific clock first. She revealed that this clock was the key item amongst them all, currently in the hands of a person known as Cruz, who also had a trove of strange items. To prevent theft, she employed numerous guards, reinforced the vault with bulletproof glass, and added electronic locks to doors and windows. But despite her precautions, Dashan quickly spotted the flaw in her security. They used Cruz's pass to sneak into the mansion, captured the security chief, then used her password. They successfully reached the vault, but after a thorough search, the elusive clock was nowhere to be found. In a final attempt, they targeted a safe but ran out of time. Dashan swung an axe at the wall, having noticed earlier on the blueprint that entrance was blocked off. Meanwhile, Cruz led his minions to smash the bulletproof glass. Talk about bad timing. After breaking the wall, Dashan found the door unlocked. Fortunately, he'd bought a lock beforehand. In the nick of time, they locked the door and shoved the safe in, Cruz watching them vanish behind it. Finally, Dashan slammed the door shut, reopened it, and lo and behold, the safe vanished, but the clock appeared in the room. He took the clock and, following Right Mouse's instructions, stood outside the door, mentally chanting to return his daughter, slowly pushed the door open, but nothing happened. He closed the door and tried again with the same result. Frustrated, Dashan glared at Right Mouse, who wanted to explain, but Dashan stormed into the room. Right Mouse struggled, but failed to get the key, so he wasn't giving up easily. He quickly pulled out a pen to attack Dashan, only to find in this room all item powers vanished into thin air. In the end, Dashan tossed him out like trash, right into the arms of an irate Cruz. Left helpless, Dashan sought Erpang's advice. Huima called then, and his greed ignited upon learning of the key's power. Huima shot Erpang dead and demanded the key from Dashan. Dashan feigned compliance, hypnotizing Huima with Saldo instead. Just as he reached for the gun to settle the score for Erpang, he got interrupted by Huima's wife walking in. In the end, defeated, Dashan left. Alert, Huima called the police, blaming Erpang's demise on Dashan. Dashan pondered it in the room, then decided to take the clock to Cruz, saying he only wanted his daughter back. Everything else was unimportant. Subscribe.